I think one of the things the athletic trainers do that's really important is they prepare our athletes obviously for injury and injury prevention, and they do a lot of things obviously down in their facilities, but then also out at practice, behind the scenes, a lot of things that you don't see. And you know, our athletes know that we have unbelievable facilities here, but we also have a first-class staff that they work with, so we're really appreciative of all the work they do.
Athletic trainers here at New Trier do a phenomenal job with our sports information night. They give out flyers and pamphlets to the athletes and the parents to let them know the preseason conditioning, what they need to do to stay healthy, what things that they need to eat.
Well, the best thing at our school in New Trier is that we have our athletic trainers available during lunch periods, so that our athletes have an opportunity, a very rare opportunity, to go and get treatment during the day. And so that helps them where they're not having to leave school and make appointments to go somewhere else. And it really is the best part of having our athletic training staff here at New Trier.
Also, when it comes to rehabilitation, anything they need in season, out of season, it doesn't just stop when the athlete is done competing. Rehabilitation continues, so they're able to participate in their sport and, like I said, reach their peak condition.
The athletic trainers are invaluable to our athletic program. I can't imagine not having them around. We as administrators and coaches don't really know too much about the health and well-being of athletes on a physiological standpoint, and the athletic trainers do. And so they provide us with information and support.
I tell you, it's peace of mind. It's like a safety net. You know that if something goes wrong, that there's someone there who knows so much about helping the kids.
Well, I think for me as a diving coach, I think one of the important things that we like to have is the safety consideration. So every once in a while I have a kid that comes in a little bit too close to the board, maybe clips a finger. I had one athlete that hit her head this year on the dive, and we just have like an inherent risk in the sport. So it's nice to have somebody there that can be a first responder who's trained to deal with those circumstances.
It's very important because we have guys who roll their ankles all the time, or get injuries with knees, and they need to recover quickly. And having the athletic training staff at both campuses is very beneficial.
Well, first of all, in baseball, you never know what's going to happen. Okay, there's balls flying all over the place. When we're inside, very important to have somebody on call, just in case somebody accidentally has an overthrows, ball hits a wall, which I've seen happen, comes back and ricochets and hits a kid in the head. So those kind of things, especially, and then also just some of the minor tweaks that happen doing indoor practice. A guy might pull a hamstring, or you get a sprained ankle doing a drill.
I think the main thing is Dale Grooms, who leads the athletic trainers, just has a system in place that allows our kids to feel comfortable going in there, and whether it's them stretching, getting the proper treatment, proper rehab, whatever it is, it's just really nice that we don't see it all the time. They're down there before they get to practice, sometimes during practice, and then in between games. And I really appreciate what Kristen, Jordan, and Dale do, but then also all the students that are there also. So a lot of things we don't see, but we know that they're working hard, and we appreciate that.
I think our athletic trainers do a great job of not only helping to give our athletes advice about injury prevention and healthy habits in wrestling and throughout their lives, whether it's diet and nutrition. And they also give the coaches advice on when athletes can come back safely and how to manage injuries throughout the season.
I think they also do a lot of things there also. They're very personable, they're good mentors, they're good leaders. They're people that kids look up to, and people that kids trust, and they can go down there and confide in them with what's going on. And I think they just establish a really good relationship so the kids feel safe and sharing what's happening with them and making sure that our athletes are safe to participate and continue.
The best part is knowing that somebody is in-house, on-site, who is knowledgeable, who can protect and help our student athletes.
Because our kids are able to get treatment, we go into every practice and every contest knowing exactly whether or not an athlete is okay to play and what their status is, whether it's a 50% or a full go. The second very important thing as a coach, I feel relieved that if something were to happen during a game, perhaps a player goes down on the court and hits their head, in the past, without having trainers available, athletic trainers available, then you had to make a decision as a coach whether the player was able to come back into the game. And it is very much stress relieving for us that that decision's out of our hands.
Training facilities and the athletic training staff available when I was an athlete were nowhere near what they are now. One of the biggest advancements is the level of professionalism we see now, where every member of the athletic training staff has a level of expertise that gives us as coaches complete confidence that when we send our athletes in, we're going to get the highest level of treatment.
I know from personal experience in high school, I had a really bad leg fracture, and the athletic trainer was instrumental in just kind of pushing me and motivating me to do my rehabilitation to get back and to be healthy and compete. And we have the best trainers, athletic trainers here that just make sure they're always available and helping our kids so they can get back on the field.